So my mother had passed away when I had just turned 18. My father kind of really broke my, he's like one of the only people who has truly broken me. Um, I lost my faith in Islam, and it took a long time for me to lose my faith in Islam because I felt as though Islam was one of those things that was keeping me going through all of the things that were happening. I witnessed someone committing suicide, well, attempting suicide in my house. Thankfully, I don't believe she passed away. Um, being completely ostracized by my family because I had decided to report my father because he was abusive. I had gone through several different stages of part homelessness and full homelessness, losing my siblings. And that's just like the summary. There were like a number of things that affected me. And then, like, after losing religion, I had just become a walking husk of myself because I thought I was doomed and I was just going to burn in hell.
I was 6 years old. I remember very vividly. Um, as much as later on when I read about how child development and at what points do you start developing, I don't remember much else about my childhood up to maybe 10, but I really remember FGM. And what happened and what happened that day and what I was told and how you're kind of scared, but it's so normal where you live. And at that time, my 6-year-old brain, it was the normal what happens. Like nothing of the other metamorphosis that happened to my brain later had already had happened. So it was like I was only scared of the physical pinch, because they tell you it's a pinch. But I remember the emotions that went through me as I grew older and realizing what was taken from me and why was it taken from me. And having these questions and this anger and this emotion and saying, why the hell did they do this to me? And trying to understand it and trying to understand whether it was culture or whether it was religion, and so many people saying no, it's just an African culture, and finding all these hadiths and that justify it, and me saying no, this is wrong.